Alright, what is going on, everybody? This is Ian from the Athena project, and today we have a dual comm on Demolition of Hanoi. I got with me the other co-founder, one of the co-founders. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Zero Tolerance. Like he said, I'm one of the other co-founders of the Athena project, and I'm just kind of here hanging out. I was in this game along with 789, so we're going to run through it for you and just let you sit back and enjoy and watch what happens.
Alright, now, this is a team tactical match, by the way. I want to say it's not an old one. I'd say maybe like a week ago. But, team tacticals are pretty, at least kill-wise. I mean, sometimes you get like a ton of kills, but we're not the kind of group that spawn trap in Demolition. We just play to win, But I do like team tacticals for the sheer fact that, because having to split between two bomb sites between 4 people really is a challenge, because just one guy dies, 2 guys die. I mean, that's a bomb set left, just completely weak,
And I'd like to point out that right at the beginning, all 4 of us, which all 4 are in the Athena project, by the way, just thought I'd point out the other 2 members are Apollo and Leets. Give them 2 a shout out because they did help us win this, and those guys are beasts.
Can't be that guy.
All 4 of us. All 4 of us rushed B right at the beginning. We ran as a team, and we figured out that that's the way to do it.
There's me trying to look for a spy plane. For those who don't know, I'm colorblind, so me trying to look for a spy plane in Hanoi is a lost cause. And there's look at that awesome stun I just threw too. I'm on top of it.
No, this is my favorite part. Right
and then look at this death. Yeah. It's like 3 things in a row. Like I'm on top of my game here.
That's just you letting Call of Duty slap you in the face.
Pretty much. But normally I'm not a big fan of Demolition, especially on Hanoi, because the B bomb site really aggravates me. But I think for team tactical, it's tolerable because I don't have to deal with 6 people. Just 4. Split between 2 sites. Just makes it much more enjoyable.
Yeah, especially since in demo there's no spawn delay, which is probably one of my most irritating things that I think about that game mode. Is there is no spawn delay. There's a spawn delay in Capture the Flag, but not in Demolition, where you're constantly running 2 points halfway through the map instead of across the map.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me that people can just button mash X or just rush the flags or the bombs.
I've thought about before, about how a spawn delay would work out in Demolition, and seeing how the spawn trapping is already, could you imagine if there's a spawn delay, how quick you can get into their spawn and just wait for them?
That's true.
That's what stopped me. Unless they made maps like Battlefield where there was a spawn, they could go into it. But then I don't know. But I mean, judging on the but comparing a Call of Duty map to Battlefield maps, pretty stupid. You probably throw a baseball across a Call of Duty map,
Oh yeah, and by the way, that is a double cap that we just pulled. B and then straight to A. Coordination is what worked the best with this game. The 4 of us that are in this game, you should hear it during game chat. If we could record, in-game, or we had thought about recording in-game, you guys would be amazed just how organized this was. And I'd like to point out that second kill, he didn't even know the guy was there.
I saw the hit marker after I killed the first guy, so I went with it. God, you gotta call me out now on YouTube and stuff. I should have just played it off. Well,
that's how I roll.
And that's it. That's like I said. We don't really play Demolition, but we do love playing team tactical. It is like I said, playing 4 people. It really does take a lot more coordination. If you just have one guy messing up or one guy die, it really affects the dynamic of the entire game. And
oh yeah, basically it turns what is a lone wolfing 6-on-6 game into a squad-based 4-on-4 game. Especially if you get two groups where both parties have 4 people. It gets really interesting really fast because that actually pits you up against each other.
And I've also noticed in team tactical, it's less crap you have to deal with. You know what I mean? Even in Modern Warfare 2, team tactical is kind of the way to go. And also in this one, I like about team tactical is typically people play the objectives. Even if they're randoms, they'll typically try to play objectives. We're playing against a team. I don't know if they're randoms or not, but I haven't seen any just trying to run in the spawn and kill me. Fucking Cobra. Who's Cobra is that?
I have no clue. I think it's Leets.
No, elites would over.
If I had to take a shot in the dark, it had to be elites.
I'd say Apollo, but anyways, like you see here, I mean, we're not, we're not really pushing our spawn, but we're maintaining the bomb sites just really well. And I gotta make a phone call here.
Seems like you do that on every map, you know.
I see it,
yeah, like he pointed out, we're not exactly camping. We are protecting the bomb sites, and that's one of the things that irritates me is when you're playing demolition and you're the defending team, even search, and you're running back and forth between the spawn, the objectives, and you got people yelling at you about camping. We're not sitting in corners, and that's why I think, people don't get too mad. I mean, people rage quit all the time against us, but we don't really get like hate mail over it. Basically, it's because we're actually playing it. We're playing it the way it's meant to be played. I can't stand it when people sit in a corner with a motion sensor or a claymore by a door and just sit there and wait for somebody to run in. I can't stand it.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, that's why we don't play that way. And
Now,
this is just wrong.
I let him plant it, then knifed him. I mean, I knew I was going to defuse it. I'm not trying to sound cocky or like that, but at this point in the game, when you play a game for, a few minutes with the other team, you kind of get the logistics, I guess, of like how the rest of the game's going to be. And I knew we were going to win this one. I mean, not to say I still didn't try, but I wasn't like stressed or anything like that. Like I kind of knew like we had this one in the bag.
I'd like to point out the fact that, I just went on and said, oh, we're not dicks about it. We play the objective, and you do something like that and just throw everything I said away.
Well, normally I don't do that, but like, what kind of happened with that was, I could have shot him, and I knew I should have shot him, but you see, I run a tactical setup, and I don't ever get the knife, okay? I never knife anybody anymore. So if I see the opportunity to knife somebody, like that, I'm going for it, Now, if it would have been like a close game, like we're scrambling, no, I would have shot him instantly. Like I said in this one, I was like, I'm going for the knife. It feels good to get a knife every month or so, I was really happy about it. And right here, I think we're actually getting towards the end of the game. Yeah, that is
the end of the game.
That's it. That was a pretty quick one.
That's what she said. But anyway. Good
job, team.
Well,
that's how that game played out. That whole night was pretty much a repeat of this game with the same 4 guys in different lobbies. So.
Well, before we keep this video going, in still image, once again, check out our website. It's theathenaproject.clannow.com. Always looking for more people to game with, hang out with, make friends, all that fun stuff. But, anyways, I'm Ian. I'm signing out, and go ahead and sign yourself out, douchebag.
Shut up, fool. This is Jimmy, a.k.a. Zero Tolerance. Like he said, if you have any interest, any comments, go ahead and shoot us a message on Xbox Live, post on YouTube. Let us know, even if it's just to say, hey, I like the video. Thanks for watching, you guys.